Alright, good morning, good day. This is Life from Crypto Warlord. This evening we're going to be looking at XRP USDT. What you're currently looking at now is the price distribution code that we set up 3 months ago, which I will link to the top here. The general idea being is you want XRP to be closing at this orange line, which is in the middle here. And if it closes 3 bands, 3 levels above, you look for a new bullish trend. If it closes 3 levels below, 1, 2, 3, you look for a new bearish trend. Alright, what you can see here is the tighter it is, the easier it is to get the bearish trends in the reads. So the wider the range is, the more trading range you pretty much have. So what we're looking at here is XRP looking to send it to 44.17. If it can hold 44.17 for, let's say, the next 7 days, you can look for continuation up into any one of these stupid numbers. $1.12 is the max. My general idea would be 66.15. Alright, now if it obviously starts failing below this line, you're looking for the opposite side of 3. You're looking for 29.52, which has already been tagged. So it will have to set a lower one, so 26.89. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to be looking at the direction of volatility. Alright, so currently the 21 day is sideways, hold above 3997, so 39.97 cents, you look for continuation. 14 day, hold above 3906, look for continuation to the upside. This is not sideways though, this has expansion, still looking fresh at the mean, looking for a longer term trend to kick it up. If this crosses through, that mean reverts, this target is easily viable at 58.87, so it's not for a 60 odd cents target. Now we're going to round down again, so any target here, if this stays red and this even exceeds the trend, we can expect us to see 47.84 cents. Any failures below 40.084, you're going to look for continuation down into any one of these lines, so 38.26, 37.30, 34.62 and 32.13. Still in a bullish trend, looking to make some new decent outliers, so we can expect an outlier being this region. So that's for the 7 day. Crank it onto the 5 day. 5 day came up, we were fractions of a cent off 43.94, so that is still a target of contention. We've come in, hit the top of our orange reverse wave trend, so on the outside of it you get bullish. So what do we want to note on the 5 day? The 5 day has about 7 days worth of action to still play out. I know it sounds silly, but if this becomes a full contraction phase, then it will definitely kick XRP up to 55.39 cents. So that's quite a well away. Alright, up here, so it's pretty much up to exactly a previous higher high, which has now come in line. So timing is everything, and this helps me time that this is that time for a higher high. Okay, so any failure on that is going to be to those downside targets that we set. So what we can see here is 3 days expanding, and it's in its trend. It has initial magnet at 51.69. Any failure below 41.44, you can look for continuation to 40 cents on the dot and 37.83. Alright, 24 hour, back to our good old 24 hour. Upside target 44.23, downside target 40.01. If it breaks this level and closes candles below, you're looking for at least 37.50, so we've already set those targets. Let's get some direction of volatility. Currently looking a little bit chaotic, but it's in a trend, and the trend is generally saying up. Bullish mean reversion hanging up here. It has had its third outlier, but still actually says that it's got room to run. This blue to that white line tells me it's still got room to run. Red flashes haven't switched off. When the red flashes switch off, you can expect a short. So a short could come in. This is going to be contested. Okay, this target's now in region. Yeah, this target's in region now. 48.77. That's our current magnet. 48.77. Right, so close above here. It's going to rush that really quickly. 24 hour. Sideways, losing its 12 hours sideways with a hidden bull div into a hidden bad div. Okay, so this is going to be a bit awkward. to signal process, shitty signal. But I suppose as soon as this flicks over, we'll get a trend out of either one of these. And given that it's expanding to the upside, you're looking for grey cloud to turn this way and have expansion. The target that has just confirmed itself, this print, is 39.31 on a 12 hour. And we have some, this is pretty good. So 6 hour is going to be a very, very good tell. So this is what you're wanting the 5 day to do, is come into this contraction phase, okay? But I need to make this big, hopefully you guys can see. You can see that the 6 hour is literally a fraction away from rampaging to the upside, okay? As soon as that little cloud crosses into these two blue bands, boom, it's going to launch itself. And this is going to be under volatility contraction, so it's going to be a confirmed mean reversion. Alright, so that has potential legs. So that's the, okay, we'll put it on the 3 hour. I don't have the 3 hour up, please be quick. So contracting, that's positive drift, which matches the 6 hour. We have a bear div forming here. So the bear div on the RO becomes true if you start closing below, I'm going to say 4282, but there's a point to catch it at 4230 for continuation to the upside. A failure there, you're going to catch it at 4150. 90-minute bear div to the downside, contraction, positive correlated. This is saying sideways, so it's going to be a doji. If it just closes like that in the next 18 minutes, it's a doji. It will be very easy to have continuation out of this zone, either up or down. So let's go pop on the 45. 45 saying mean reverting down with some expansion to the downside. We have had our wick into this region here. I think it smoked the 15-minute band perfectly. Dump is, it's saying carry on holding short. I would say carry on holding short with regards to if you're below the UMP. Generally, you look for continuation to the downside when UMP crosses that orange line. There'll be a cleaner signal out of here. If it stays above the orange line, you're looking to hit 43.41. 15 minutes, smoked the intraday level perfectly. It's come up back into liquidity zone as we've previously stated when these two lines cross liquidity zone. So looking for some expansion out of here. That was a random move to the downside. Confirmed. So this is just a natural mean reversion phase. It's going to have a bull div. There it is. And yeah, any closes above that region, 42.88, will send you to 43.03. And furthermore, because okay, you want this one to be a doji, the next one, so that this all comes up easy. And then you can have a good continuation out of here. 5 minute is also got whippy dippy, but sideways. It's in the mean reversion phase. So there might be a little bit more follow through to the upside here. Sorry for the rainbows on the right. That's getting hung up. So if this crosses through, so I'm going to say it would need to hold 4292 and you could look for continuation out of here. If it doesn't, you're going to suffer from this breakdown that's happening. Jesus, I'm losing my voice. And yeah, that should be cool. Let's put on the 24 hour. And those are your targets. Alright. And we'll throw some reverse wave trends on for ultimate failures. Already tested these regions. Not much more to say, except for 5 day. If the 5 day carries on through, that 48.90 target gets hit. So just some patience here, or keen, strong eyes to make sure that positive drift occurs on the 5 day. You don't want to be on the wrong side of positive drift on the 5 day, because the positive drift on the 5 day, I reckon, launches quite quickly, quite fast. Ciao Bella. If you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. African Crypto Warlord out.